We saw the teams advance to the Eastern Maine B final. Bolton was victorious along with Ellsworth. They'll play in the B final, be carried on public television tomorrow night. And then John Baptist and Rockland in the boys B final. And of course, right after this game, we hope you'll stay tuned for Limestone and Schenck. So it's a big afternoon for Schenck fans with a boys game and a girls game. Again, this evening, Searsport against Calais and Washington Academy against Norueguegas in the nightcap, a boys contest. Okay, now we'll go to the scorers table for the lineup.
They'll be facing the Wolverines from Schenck High School. Team members for the visiting Lady Red Devils, coached by John Curry, beginning with the senior, number 20, Melanie Roberts. 22, a senior, Nicole Brassilette. Number 24 is a senior, Karen Waters. Number 30 is also a senior, Jessica Howard. And a senior, number 42, Angela Landez. 54 is a junior, Tammy Buzzell. Team members for the home, Schenck Wolverines, coached by Jonathan Brown. Beginning with a sophomore, number 12, Heather Rosebush. Senior, number 22, Jamie Bushard. 24 is a junior, Shannon Stanley. A sophomore, number 30, Christina Lyons. 32 is a junior, Lisa Provenzano. Sophomore, 34, Carrie Falloon. And a sophomore, 42, Lori Sear. Now for your starters, beginning with the Lady Red Devils, a junior guard, number 34, Deanna Cota. And for your Wolverines, a sophomore, for number 14, Carrie Graham. The Lady Red Devils, a senior guard, number 10, Sherry Greatorex. For your Wolverines, a junior guard, number 20, Kelly Daigle. And for the Lady Red Devils at center, she's a senior, number 40, Beth Miller. And for the Wolverines, a junior at center, number 44, Melanie Witham. And for the Red Devils, a senior guard, number 32, Sue Ann Ellen. And for the Wolverines, a junior guard, number 10, Kristen Chaveri. And for the Red Devils, a senior 4, number 52, Laura Hatch. And for the Wolverines, a senior at 4, number 40, Shelby Mayer. Your officials for this game, Mr. Shoppy and Mr. Ayo. You're invited to stand and join us as the Central High School Band, under the direction of Charlene Farnham, honors our country with the playing of the national anthem.
National anthem by the Red Devils band, and jumping center to begin the first semifinal matchup in Class C will be Bethany Miller of Central and Melanie Witham of Schenck. Witham and Miller both listed at 6 feet tall. We're looking at the Schenck huddle. As the Wolverines break out of their huddle, we're set to go.
We noticed that Kristen Chiveri is starting. She has what looks to be an air splint on her left ankle, and it'll be interesting to see at what percent she's at.
And the defending state champion Schenck Wolverines won the state championship in '92, and we're underway with Central controlling the basketball. Laura Hatch, and inside it goes to Allen. Sue and Allen, and out to Miller. We'll see what happens early in the ball game. Right away, a traveling violation on Sherry Greatorex, turning the ball over to Schenck. Two very fine girls basketball teams in Class C. Gallus, of course, the #1 team in C this year. There are 4 teams left right now: Gallus, Schenck, Central, and Searsport. Searsport and Gallus will play this evening. They'll play the winner of this game for the C's Eastern Maine Championship. Chiveri, now Cram moves in the lane, puts up a jump shot that's good.
This Schenck team lost its 2 opening games of the season. They lost to Central and to Holton, and so they got off to an 0-2 start.
Only 2 losses of the season. Greatorex, nice touch off the rim. Picked up by Kana. Miller in the lane, turns, bottled up, double team, jump shot, and the rebound to Schenck's Mayer. Hands it to Chiveri. Tipped away by Greatorex, and Schenck will play it in.
We're going to see some very quick guard play on both sides today. Greatorex and Allen out front for Central, and Chiveri, Cram, and Daigle out front for Schenck.
Pretty smooth ball handlers for both teams. There's Chiveri's long one. Rebound coming down to Kana, and she gives it to Greatorex. In underneath to Miller, almost loses control. Now moves in, back to the foul line. A shot that's up and off by Hatch, and Schenck comes away with it. Daigle. Mayer back to low we go. Shot is up and out. That time by Witham. And Allen has control of the ball for the Red Devils. Driving hard toward the basket, puts it right up, takes it all the way in, puts it up, rebounds to Witham, and she travels. Melanie Witham taking steps. Miller inside Greatorex, puts it up and in.
Nice baseline move that time by Greatorex.
We're tied at 2 with 5:49 remaining in the first period. This is Chiveri, guarded by Allen, gets it over to Daigle. Looking down to Mayer for the jump shot. Shelby Mayer, rebound to Miller of Central. Central in red uniforms, white trim. Deanna Kana back out with it to Greatorex, to Miller with 5:24 remaining in the first period. We're tied at 2. This could be a real outstanding girls basketball game with 2 very evenly matched teams.
It should be, Keith. They've played each other twice. They know what each other does. It's going to come down to execution. Also, it's going to come down to a battle on the boards. It'd be nice to see the matchup between Miller and Witham.
Here's Mayer with a shot, and out. Kana with the rebound. Nearly coming near the halfway point of the first period, only a basket apiece. Working the ball around here, setting things up, feeling each other out. Miller drives down the lane, stops the side of the lane, triple team. Sue and Allen.
Got the roll that time as she made the Little up fake and then drove. Sue Ann Allen, yesterday, I'm told, committed to play at Husson College next year. So she'll play for Coach Kissy Walker.
4:25 remaining in period number 1. Cram. Carrie Cram, the high scorer for Schenck in the quarterfinal game against Penncliff Valley. She had 14. That's the number on her uniform. Graham gives it up to Mayer, looking inside to Witham, gives it over to Chiveri on the left side. Here's a pop that's off by Graham. Knocked loose, and a foul being called on Greatorex.
Good hustle on both teams that time, going for the loose ball. Greatorex picks up her first foul of the ball game.
Schenck Wolverines will play it in along the end line. Daigle comes out to Graham. Long pop is off the rim. The rebound coming down with a shot by Daigle.
Daigle's a worker. Anybody that saw her play last year knew she's hustles. She plays great defense all over the floor that time, getting the rebound and taking it back to the hole.
Daigle makes it 4 apiece with 3:35 up to go in the first period. Miller. Foul line jump shot. Nice shot that time by Miller. 6-4. With the number 3 Red Devils leading the number 2 Wolverines. 3:18 left in the first period. This is Chiveri to Graham. Looking in, now backs up with it. And a foul, 3-second violation called on Schenck.
I think that's going to be Witham that was called for the 3.
Witham hanging around in there, hoping to get the quick pass from Graham, and spent a little too much time in the bucket. Lady Red Devils now. Spinning and shooting is Witham.
Good offensive board by Allen that time, puts it back up and off glass.
Okay, Daigle and Chiveri working the backcourt. Number 10, Chiveri with the ball. The team down by 4. Mayer looking for somebody, gives it to Witham. Witham holding it deep at the foul line. Jump shot by Graham. And the rebound is put back up and off by Witham. Ball tapped around and tied up. And the arrow points to the Schenck basket. Schenck maintains possession. And Daigle will put the ball in play. Graham, and a foul being called on Kata.
One thing Coach Curry was concerned about in talking with him before the game was that he wanted to make sure that his kids didn't get in foul trouble. They have a tendency with their quick, aggressive play to pick up a lot of fouls, and he felt that would be a key for them today, is to keep that in check.
Angela Landis, a 5'6" guard, number 42, checking into the lineup now for Central. This is Mayer with it, goes in the lane, stops, gets it out front to Cram, into Witham, spinning around, puts it up right-handed off the rim. The rebound taken away by Central and lost off the leg of Sue Ann Allen.
Mayer came up with a defensive play that time, trying to shut off the sideline, forced the turnover by Allen.
Very 2 minutes left in the first period. Over 2 with him. And now Daigle in the corner. Chiveri tries the 3-point attempt, or just about on the line, I guess. Inside for shot that's up and in by Graham.
Graham plays bigger than she is. I've been watching her coming down, trying to post up that time with a nice offensive board and a strong move to the glass.
Very quick inside, the 5'6" Graham, only a sophomore. 1:31 left to go in the first period. Greatorex to Miller. Miller fakes, tries to go by Witham, comes back outside to Allen. And now Greatorex fakes, tries to go inside, cross court. Goes to Landis, and now Allen. Double team, back out to Landis, and Miller will take the shot.
She hit one there earlier, and that's Allen with the offensive rebound. Good play.
Partially blocked.
Hatch tried to save that time.
2-on-2. Cram can't make it go, and Central gets the rebound. 54 seconds in the first period, and the foul. As Allen drives down the lane, she picks up the foul from Kristen Chiveri.
We have some substitutions coming into the game now. Number 12 for Schenck, Heather Rosebush replaces Chiveri, along with number 42 Lori Sear has checked in.
Greatorex will play it in for the Lady Red Devils. This is Miller on the left side, can't get a shot away. Gets it back outside. Greatorex. 40 seconds remaining in the first period. Shot is up by Landis. Nice shot by Angela Landis.
Line drive shot, no arc on that one.
10-6. Central leads. Stolen away by Allen. Coming down hard, 1-on-2, and drives in and puts it up. And a blocking foul is being called on Mayer of Schenck.
She said quick guard play has been a key for Central. That time it was Sue Ann Allen coming up with the steal, wasting no time, taking it to the other end, drawing the foul.
So Allen will be on for a pair.
Number 22 for Schenck, Jamie Bouchard, 5'4" senior, comes in. Right now, both coaches going to the bench to, with 16 seconds left in this first quarter, they want to rest their troops and make sure nobody picks up any foolish fouls with 16 seconds to go. Trying to pick up some of these substitutions. Number 54 for Central, Tammy Buzzell, is in.
Lisa Provenzano, number 32. Shot by Allen.
Karen Waters, number 24, 5'9" senior, is in for Central.
And Allen extends the lead to 12-6, a 6-point lead now for Central.
There's the quickness right there, Allen again.
Now it's 14-6. One pop at the gun, 14-6. We'll be back in a moment.
You're watching tournament basketball on Maine Public Television.
And it is Class C basketball here at the Bangor Auditorium on this Thursday afternoon. As you see on your screen, Central up 14-6 as we're set to begin the second quarter. The Central Red Devils playing the defending state champion Schenck Wolverines. Each team came into the tourney 16-2. Schenck won its opening contest against Penquist Valley 53-50, and Central High knocked out Limestone 55-37.
Big turnaround right at the end of that first quarter. Sue Ann Allen, with two great defensive plays, picked up 4 points late in that first quarter to kind of widen the lead out a little bit. They're up by 8 now as we start the second period.
Central with the ball. This is Landis. Greatorex coming around to the foul line. Jump shot, draws the foul from Cram.
Pretty much the starting lineup for both teams back in now, as we saw both coaches resting their players at the end of that period. And now back out with their starters as Greatorex goes to the line for 2.
Terry Cram committing her first foul of the ball game. The third team foul on Schenck. And Greatorex extends the lead, 15-6. As the Red Devils widen the lead.
Comes Chiveri, quickly bringing the ball back down.
Okay, over to Cram. Second period just underway. Terry Cram with it, looking inside. Gets it to Kelly Daigle. Daigle back out deep to Mayer, into Witham, spinning in the lane, can't shoot. Almost lost away. Picked up by Cram, back to Mayer. Now Chiveri. Inside, Mayer. Back out to Kelly Daigle, to Mayer.
Playing good D by Central, pays off for them.
Greatorex kicks the ball coming back, or lost the handle on it, bumped it with her foot. Picked up by Schenck, and we go the other way again. Long one.
Shaveri can nail the 3. We saw that last year.
Shaveri can get Schenck back in the ball game in a hurry.
How many times do you see him go down on a fast break and pull up and take the 3?
Landis the other way puts it in. Landis, who came off the bench for Central, makes it 17-9. 6:30 remaining in the first half. Graham with the ball, got it by Landis. In the corner to Daigle. Goes inside, bounce pass to Witham, fakes Miller, goes up and doesn't get the roll. Rebound taken down. Witham blocked by Miller. Good defensive block that time by Miller. Landis. Shot by Allen. Off the rim.
It's Greatorex with a rebound. Quick hands. Puts it back up. We're going to be seeing a quick timeout here. Jay Brown up wants one as momentum really starting to go Central's way. Up by 10 now with 5:52 to go in this second period.
Shaveri came down, popped it in, and broke that momentum, and now Central has extended that lead to 10 points, and they're looking good right now.
That last time down the floor, Central played very good defense. They stayed right with the man, matching up player to player, and one of the things that you saw, they were patient. And when the opportunity came, they got the steal, brought it back down, and quick hands of Greatorex right there on the offensive rebound gave them another 2 points.
Miller had a really good block on Witham down there. Looking into the Central High huddle, John Curry, Coach John Curry.
He's got to be very pleased right now with the defense that his team's playing. You have to be careful when you've got to protect the ball against Greatorex and Allen. As we said, very quick hands, and they've got good people on the boards as well. Landis has come in and done a nice job for them. She's hit 2 field goals.
And Coach Jonathan Brown sending his Schenck Wolverines back on the floor. Trailing by 10. They have the ball. Shaveri came down a short time ago and popped a 3. Number 10. Looking for someone to pass to. Graham. 5:40 remaining in the first half. Graham puts it back. Shaveri goes down the lane, drives, puts it up, and draws the foul.
It's going to be on Allen, I believe. Sue Ann Allen picked up that foul.
Foul before the shot. Kelly Daigle will play it in for Schenck. Daigle looking for somebody. Mayer in the corner. Starts to go in, turns, hands it back to Daigle. She'll go in, puts up a shot from the lane. Rebound is up and good by Sear, and she's fouled.
So Sear making a contribution as soon as she comes in. That's Miller picking up that foul. 14 fouls. Miller coming over the top. Sear in good position, and she'll find herself on the line for 2.
Sear, a sophomore at 5'6", converts, and it's 19-12. A 7-point lead for Central. Schenck bringing some full court pressure. Greatorex with the ball. Gets it back. She comes across the midcourt stripe. Fires down to Allen. He throws it away. Cram gets it to Mayer, back to Cram.
Allen tried for that one extra pass, and Cram was in the way to intercept. And there's Shaveri again.
3 more for Shaveri.
Now Coach Curry wants a timeout. He's up asking for it. Girls don't see it.
And timeout Central.
Somebody on the floor is going to call that. And Coach Curry doesn't like what he sees right now, as just when you think you've got momentum going your way, Kristen Shaveri comes back and answers with a 3.
So she's had a couple threes to cut the lead and break the Central momentum a bit. Now you're looking into the Central huddle again. Coach John Curry. A strategic timeout there to calm his players down and try to take control again.
I think we're going to see this a lot throughout the game, Keith. As we said right from the outset, this is going to be a very evenly matched team. Both teams have a lot of firepower, and it could be any player taking charge at any time. That last one by Shaveri was a 2-pointer.
Okay.
So
I guess she started right out. Went up on the line, I guess. Or maybe just inside the line. Looked like a 3. Looked like she was behind it.
So Schenck has cut the lead to 5 right now with 4:56 to go in the first half.
19-14. Greatorex working the ball in backcourt for Central.
Looking to trap right there.
Allen back to Greatorex. Landis with it. Allen fakes, goes by one defender, puts it up and in. Nice move by Allen.
Good head fake, got the defender in the air. And simply went by her.
Chiveri, number 10. Cram, back to Chiveri. Can't leave her open deep, but she'll pop the 3. Mayer goes in the lane. Jump shot by Mayer. Doesn't go. Rebound to Central. Greatorex drives down court. Long pass to Allen, who gathers it in. Back to Greatorex. Out to Landis. Now Miller. Inside. Shot is up and off by Hatch.
Sear with a nice rebound.
Kelly Sear. 3:45 in the first period, first half. Down low, moving in, putting it up, and in is Lori Sear. So she's made a contribution since coming off the bench.
Sure has. A couple of key rebounds, 4 points.
Now it's stolen back. Mayer stepped on the sideline, and Central gets it back. Greatorex will play it in. Deanna Cotta getting ready to check back in, coming in, and sending Angela Landis to the bench. Neither team losing much by sending starters to the bench. They've had some role players coming in. Do a good job. Greatorex for Central. Sherry Greatorex, number 10. Allen. Guarded closely by Chiveri. Cotta. Now Miller looking down low. Hatch from the side of the lane. Allen back with it. She'll go right down in. Fake. Put it up off the glass. And rebound
Good
coming
strong
down the
rebound by
Hatch.
Allen really has that head fake down well. Hatch with a nice offensive rebound that time, draws a foul. She'll go on for 2.
Allen used it a few minutes ago along the baseline. A really nice fake. And now Hatch missing. The 5'10" senior on the line. Hatch had 13 points in Central's quarterfinal game against Armstrong. And it's 22-16. 2:50 remaining in the first half. This is Chiveri and Mayer. Cram spins, puts it up, and gets
Got
it.
the roll. Again, we see her not a very big player, but taking the ball inside. There's some nice strong moves.
Extremely valuable player for Schenck and only a sophomore. Greatorex working against Cram. Allen into Miller in the lane. Double team. Hatch will take the jump shot. Missing the rebound. And a foul on the rebound on Allen of Central.
Still not in the bonus this half. Both teams really have kind of kept the fouls down. That's the second foul on Allen.
Unlike the Class B games yesterday when teams were in foul trouble after the first period. In both games, I guess. Chiveri has it to Mayer. And back to Cram. 2 minutes, coming down on 2 minutes in the first half. Chiveri, and Daigle takes the pot. Nice shot by Daigle.
So she brings her team within 2. As we said, it's going to be a ball game.
Miller with it at midcourt and catches Greatorex just as she jumps over it. Midcourt stripe. Cotta. And Allen back to Greatorex. The team leading by 2. Greatorex starts her drive. Jump shot is no good. Daigle to Chiveri. Quickly down the court. Now come the Wolverine. Chiveri goes all the way in. The shot is blocked. Greatorex has it. Fast break coming down. Now she'll slow it up a bit.
Smart decision. She was 1-on-3 that time.
Allen. Foul on the rebounds. Maybe on Allen again.
Well, that'll be a big one because that'll be 3 on Sue Ann Allen.
She's picked up a couple just like that in rebounding action.
And we're going to see Landis coming back in quickly. So with 1:10 to go in this first half, Allen goes out with 3 fouls.
And there are now 16 fouls on Central and 4 on Schenck.
Chiveri going out now. Trying to rest that ankle a little bit.
Heather Rosebush, number 12 in the game, 5'6" sophomore with the ball right now. There, Graham goes inside, actually blocked.
Again, it's going to be Sear with the offensive rebound, and now it's Cotta picking up the foul in the rebounding action.
So Laurie Sear will be on the line. So far, it has the makings of a game that could go right to the wire. Teams look very evenly matched. Schenck fights back after being down a bit, but they've closed it to within 2.
They were down by 8 or 9 points at one stretch.
And Sear closes it to within 1. Greatorex. And Greatorex brings it up all the way into forecourt. The Red Devils. Karen Waters, number 24. Game. Central. Waters comes out to.
It's like Central's going to work down for their last shot here with 30 seconds to go in the half.
Miller has it. Top of the circle. 25 seconds. Hatch. Greatorex.
Look for him to make a move somewhere around 10 seconds. Down to 7.
They've led most of the way.
We need to get a shot off.
3 seconds to go. So after one half, it's still 22-21 with Central leading, but only by a point after leading throughout the first half. Number 3 against number 2. A lot of good basketball players on the court in this Class C contest. Pretty smooth, some pretty smooth ball players out there.
It's going to be interesting to see how the foul trouble affects Central right now. Allen has made some great defensive plays that have turned into points for them, and she's got 3 fouls. So we'll have to see if John Curry comes right out with her in the second half, or if he maybe holds off a little bit to save her.
Allen had 2 fouls that were committed almost in the same way. She just was when he wasn't in the right position to get the rebound, and committed the foul twice within a couple minutes. Looking now at the Schenck Wolverine cheerleaders on the floor. We'll be taking a look at the scoring here shortly at the Bangor Auditorium. Class C semifinal action all day today. A game following this one between Limestone and the Schenck boys. And a girls contest tonight between Searsport and Calais. The winner of this game will play the winner of that game on Saturday night in the Class C final. And then the nightcap this evening, Washington Academy against Narraguegas. So right now we're watching the Schenck Wolverine cheerleaders. And we'll be back in a moment.
Thank you very much, Keith. And I'm with Kissy Walker, the Husson coach here today, who played for the University of Maine and also at Coney of Augusta. And you're down here looking for some people, and I understand you've already picked one up.
Yeah, Sue Ann Allen from East Corinth, the guard, signed with us yesterday, so we're real pleased to hear that.
Okay. When you come down to the auditorium, are you looking for a player to fill a vacancy, or are you looking for an all-around player for long term?
where we are in our program right now, we're kind of looking to fill vacancies. So I'm losing 3 guards, and Sue Ann's a guard, so that's what we're looking for. You're always looking for young players coming up so that you know who to recruit in the future. And basically, we try to look at where kids are talent-wise at this point, and if they are coachable kids and what their potential will be for the future.
And I imagine academics will be a part of it as well.
Academics is a big part of it now with all the NAI and NCAA eligibility regulations. There's one thing that we could stress to the young and upcoming players is that you have to start studying when you're freshmen and not seniors because it's too late then.
So you're in the thick of the NAIA again. A tough loss to St. Joe's a couple nights ago, and that seems to be a big rivalry to this point.
Yeah, St. Joe's is a good ball club. We've met them 3 years in a row at the district tournaments. The winner in our district gets an automatic bid to the national tournament. So we're hoping that we'll get to meet St. Joe's one more time, and hopefully this will be our year.
Now, when you come down and you're looking for a girl like the Allen girl, she's a pretty good guard. Do you see anything you're going to have to help her with, or is pretty much what you want right now?
She's pretty much what we're looking for. Basically, in our program, we're trying to recruit, number one, good people, good students. And when I say good students, I mean you can be a C student, but you work to your ability. And we look for kids that are coachable and want to work hard, kids that have a good attitude. And Sue Ann is a perfect role model for that type of an athlete. So we're real pleased to get someone of her quality.
Okay, that's Kissy Walker, and best of luck to you the rest of the way in. Back to the table.
Okay, we want to take a look at the scoring in that first half. For Schenck, very balanced attack as we expected. Carrie Cram had 6. Lori Sear coming off the bench had some good rebounds and 6 points, along with Kristen Chiveri with 5 and Kelly Daigle with 4 for their total of 21 first half points. Sue Ann Allen led the way for Central. A lot of these points coming off steals. She had 10, followed by Sherry Greatorex with 5. Angela Landis came in and had a couple of buckets for 4 points. Bethany Miller had 2 points, and Laura Hatch had a foul shot for their 22 first half points.
Pretty good balance for both teams.
As we expected, again, Allen led the way offensively for Central, and now she's gotten herself in a little bit of foul trouble, so that could be a telling tale here in the second half. And we have Karen Waters starting the second half for Central as Coach Curry elects to keep Sue Ann Allen on the bench for a little bit as she has 3 fouls.
Ball handling being done by Chiveri, Schenck number 10, and she gets it over to Kelly Daigle. Second half just underway. Graham with it, looking inside, back to Daigle, guarded by Chiveri, brings it back, giving it to Chiveri in the lane. Mayer, pop off the rim, rebound by Miller, double team gets it away to Greatorex. Galloping down court to Hatch, inside, shot is up and good by Karen Waters.
Good look that time cross court by Hatch.
Daigle with it, back to Chiveri. 3-point Central lead. Mayer of Schenck. And Melanie Witham outside the 44. Intended give and go there, I guess, or at least Daigle thought it might be, but Witham didn't move in far enough.
That was off of Greatorex. She got the tip on the ball that time, but her teammates didn't realize she tipped it. If they had, they would have been able to keep it in bounds.
And it comes to Witham, goes inside, up, off, rebound tipped high. Witham with the rebound, tied up by Miller. And Central gets the ball.
We're going to see some full court pressure now with Allen out of the game. Let's see if they can, well, now they're dropping back.
Greatorex brings it all the way up top of the circle. Inside, shot is up and off by Waters. Schenck coming away. Daigle. 6:45. Third number 3. Second half just underway. Shot is partially blocked. Rebound up and in by Witham.
That's her first 2 points of the game, Keith. So Schenck gets a little bit from the inside this time.
The 6-foot junior Witham puts it up and And 24-23, a 1-point lead for Central. Greater Rex with the ball. To Hatch. Inside, Miller goes in. Puts it up and off. And the rebound is fought for, kept by Central. Waters gathers it in. Takata back outside. Miller and Greater Rex. Starts to go in, left-handed dribble, goes in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move that time through the lane and in the basket. A 3-point lead again for Central. Shabari with it. To Mayer. This is with him. Side of the foul lane, jump shot.
Leave that one in.
1-point game again, 26-25. Central in the lead. Greater Rex. Waters. Greater Rex gets it back. Makes the long 3-point attempt. Off the rim. Mayer with a rebound. To Daigle. Off the circle, giving it back to Mayer. To Shabari. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Back out, knocked away. Shabari maintains control for Schenck. Almost stolen. Mayer guarded closely by Hatch. Back out to Cram, almost done. Cram goes in the lane and travels. No, she's fouled. Guess the foul forced to travel if there was one.
Saying she was bumped early. And Schenck puts it in underneath their own basket. Look at Cram in there posting up.
Nice move. As you say, she plays taller than she is, and she moves right in there and has some good strong moves inside. Greater Rex loops it over to Miller. Foul line jump shot. Rebound Cram, and now Daigle coming down for Schenck. Gives it back to Shabari, top of the circle. 4:19 remaining in the third period. This is Cram, guarded by Waters, into Mayer. Moves around, puts it up and off, and Miller has the rebound. One-point lead for Central. They have led just about all the way. Number 3 Central Red Devils against the number 2 Schenck Wolverines. Both teams had records of 16-2 on the season. Stolen away from Miller, stripped by Shabari. Schenck comes down 2-on-2. Shabari puts it right up and in.
Greater Rex not wanting to pick up that foul that time, just opened the gate, let her go.
3:35 remaining in the third period. A 1-point lead now for Schenck. Greater Rex of Central. Hatch. Now Waters inside to Miller. Nice pass to
Good
Miller.
pass. Miller that time being fronted, they lobbed it into her.
And it's 28-27. Red Devils take the lead back. You may see the lead change a number of times in the second half. The way things are going, really tight, two evenly matched teams. Jump shot by Mayer goes in.
She gets the roll that time, so we're trading baskets now.
Schenck has the lead now. And we go back and forth in this third period. Greater Rex to Miller. Kana back to Greater Rex. Give it to Waters, working the ball around. Hatch has it. Back out to Greater Rex. She'll pop. Long shot is off. And Shabari comes back quickly, and she'll stop and set it up. Graham open. Now she goes along the baseline and hooks it up.
Good
and
move.
it doesn't get the roll. Knocked out by Greater Rex.
That's not a bad play. They allowed her the baseline on that. Tried the reverse dribble. She laid it off glass. She might have had it.
Daigle with it to Mayer. Daigle gets it back in the corner for a long shot off the rim, and the foul on the rebound.
A foul on with him in the rebounding action. Referee John Shoppy saying that she pushed off. And that'll be her first foul, team's first. So we haven't really seen many fouls in this ball game. We got 2 minutes left to go in this third period, and each team's only picked up one.
Greatorex giving the ball to Deanna Cotta. Working around. Central hits a number of players here.
The other thing is Central's doing this all again with Sue Ann Allen on the bench. We have a blocking foul. We'll see if the shot counts. They're going to say it's before the shot.
Penalized for now the shot is up and off by Waters that time. Daigle has it to Mayer. Inside.
Yeah,
Long by Chiveri. Is that 4-3?
Goes over the top.
On.
Coming in for Schenck, Heather Rosebush. Again, we're seeing this time Kelly Daigle go out.
Sherry Greatorex. Miller down inside. Nice quick pass to Waters, but can't convert. The rebound by Witham.
Better use the backwood on that shot.
The Rosebush, number 12, in the lineup for Schenck. She has the ball, gets it inside, and the shot by Witham is blocked, and a foul is being called on Miller.
It's going to be number 2 on Miller, I believe. And again, only the second team foul. Getting ready to come in for Schenck. We watch Witham making the move in the lane. Shelby Mayer's going out as Sear comes back in, Lori Sear.
Mayer has 2. Each team has 2 fouls in the second half. Hatch is Witham is a 6-foot junior. As you mentioned, a number of these outstanding same players will be back again next year. Now we've got a tie-up.
Again, who's right in the middle of that? Sear, who comes in, Sear and Cram.
Schenck will get the ball back. Arrow pointing toward the Schenck basket. Chiveri will put the ball in play. Chiveri gets it back. Drives inside and puts it up and off. Rebound to Hatch of Central. The Greatorex. 1-point lead for Schenck, 29-28, 47 seconds remaining in the third period. Greatorex to Hatch. Looking long to Miller. Jump shot, foul line.
She can hit that. That's the second one she's hit from out there. That makes her a weapon there, Keith, because you're going to have to come out and get in her face on that. And come too far out, she can drive on you. So tough to defend her.
She goes right up to the foul line, and if she's open, she can connect from there time and again. Graham with it. 17 seconds. Rosebush. Rosebush gets it back from Graham. Now they'll go for the last shot of the period. 7-5. And Graham puts it up and off. And after 3, a 1-point game. We'll be back in a moment. And we welcome you to the final 8 minutes of this semifinal contest between Central of East Corinth and Schenck.
Looking into the Central huddle right now. You see Sue Ann Allen up, and looks like she's coming back in. Remember, they played that whole third period without her. They had a 1-point lead at the half, and they still have it now.
So you look down at the Schenck bench. Sherry Greatorex will play the ball in for the Red Devils. And it should be a good one right to the wire. Allen back in. Chiveri guarding her. To Greatorex. To Hatch. They really work it around looking for the open player. And it's paid off.
Well, in a 1-point game, you want to make all your shots count. You want to take high percentage shots, good shots, don't force anything.
Both teams are especially good at doing that and not having a poor shot selection, but working it around and very disciplined. Central is very disciplined, looking for someone like that to put it up. Miller had the open shot, didn't get the roll. Schenck with the rebound. Chiveri, Graham. 1-point lead for Central. This is Graham with it to Chiveri. Schenck will set it up and look to get somebody open themselves here. Sear couldn't get inside with it. Now gives it way back out to Chiveri. Long shot. And now it's knocked out of bounds or scrambled for.
Good call right in front of us. Sue Ann Allen, as she was going for the ball, was out of bounds.
Take Graham and Chiveri. 6:45. Graham with it. Guarded closely by Angela Landis, number 42. Now she's open at the foul line. And Miller tying it up for that time with Lori Sear. Schenck will get the ball back. Mayer, Daigle rather, passes in, but it's in a crowd now, and then another tie-up. This time, Central gets it back.
You gotta like the hustle, though. Not afraid to get on the floor to get after the ball.
Full court pressure coming now from Schenck. Allen with the ball. Greater Rex. 30-29. Allen fakes, starts to go in, comes back out, gives it to Greater Rex. 30-29. Miller. And Allen comes along the baseline to pick up the pass, fakes, puts it up, and doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Schenck. Chiveri. Daigle. Back out to Chiveri, guarded by Allen. Graham is held up from coming through by Landis. I believe that's a foul on Landis.
And call for the push. So again, bonus has not come into play. That's only the third team foul.
Third team foul on Central. Schenck only has 2. Landis, that was Landis' first foul of the ball game. Chiveri. Nice three for Chiveri.
You knew it was a matter of time before one of those fell for her.
32-30. Schenck takes the lead again. Landis to Hatch. And Allen backing out with it. Landis gets it over to Greater Rex. 5:19 in the ball game. Fans on both sides getting fired up for the finish. Spin around jumper is off by Hatch and a foul.
She made a nice move that time. Witham. Actually, it's Sear, I believe, that's going to pick up that foul. So Hatch goes on the line with a chance to tie it. We watch the spin move there. Squares up well on her shot. Sear picks up her second foul. Brings them within 1.
Crowd on both sides of the court getting more and more vocal as they sense one that's going right down tight all the way to the end. And a pretty good crowd on hand for an afternoon in the middle of the week.
You expect to see teams coming in with identical records. They split on the season. It's nice to see that both teams are coming in and playing.
Chiveri with it. 9-32. Graham. Back to Chiveri, open for a moment, but couldn't set up.
And Allen picks up number 4. With 4:48 to go in the game. She picks up number 4, and coming in now is Waters. The game's tied up.
So Chiveri will be on the line. Kristen Chiveri, 5'3" junior guard.
She's done very well playing on that obviously sore ankle.
A number of schools where girls basketball is becoming a real, or girls basketball teams are establishing real traditions. Schenck, Central are a couple of them. Holden's another one, but these teams, Herman, you can name 7 or 8 that keep coming back year after year.
They're all involved in a pretty good summer program as well, and that, so many people think the basketball season just runs between October and February. That's not true. The players are made in the off season, and these kids are playing all the time.
Karen Waters, Angela Landis, and Miller at the foul line, double team. Landis, and now Greatorex. It's Central in position to look for the open shot. Hatch.
Long one, but that's...
Miller's fouled on the rebound, or no? Miller committing the foul.
That's going to be Waters coming over the back that time. I think Daigle had the inside position. But again, no bonus. You'd expect at this point in the game to be seeing some one-on-ones.
5 team fouls on Central and 3 on Schenck. Schenck leading by 2 and a foul.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Sear down low. I don't know if she was pushing off in the... it's a blocking foul, maybe an illegal screen. Allen coming back in now at the 4-minute mark. Central needs her offensive power.
A look at Jonathan Brown, Coach Jonathan Brown of Schenck. Sue Ann Allen, guarded by Chiveri, gets it back to Greatorex. 34-32, Schenck up by 2, 3:50 remaining in the ballgame. Miller to Hatch, number 52, back out to Greatorex. Guarded by Cran. Greatorex goes toward the corner, stops, puts up the jump shot that's off the rim. Rebound coming down to Central. Allen puts it up and in.
That's that offense we were talking about. She knocks it at 34.
With 3:30 left in the ballgame. Daigle with it, guarded closely by Greatorex.
Now you see the tempo start to pick up. A little bit of defense. It's Cram again.
And Schenck
timeout for Jay Brown. Shelby Mayer checking back in. Down to 3:20 now left to go in the game. Schenck regains the lead by 2, but this one's going to go right to the wire, Keith. Getting ready to come back in is Landis. Angela Landis is coming in for Central. As we said, it's nice to see both teams show up and ready to play. So many times games get hyped up as being a good rivalry, going to be a close match, and one team just doesn't seem to be there that day, but that's not the case today.
And often a rivalry may become more ragged than it should, and this is a very well-played ball game.
It's been a very clean game, as we said. At this point, with 3:20 to go in the game, we're still not in the bonus. Central has 5 team fouls. Schenck only has 4.
3:20 left in the game. The Red Devils coming back out on the court. And the fans getting louder on both sides of the court. Expecting this one to have a great finish to it. Central with the ball. And bringing it down is Greatorex. The team trails by 2. Miller.
They're trying to get the ball to Allen. They want it in her hands. See if they can't drive along the baseline.
Team split on the season. This is the rubber match.
They put Landis in as well. Remember, she hit a couple of 15-footers early in the game.
Inside, Hatch's shot misses. Rhythm with the rebound. The team leading by 2. Schenck jumps in the driver's seat for the moment.
Each possession is going to be important now.
Very guarded by Allen. There. Guarded by Greatorex. Greatorex keeps the steal coming down 1-on-1. She'll take it in.
Left-handed. Nice shot. That's a gutsy move.
Hooked it up and in. And we're tied at 36. Now Schenck wants another timeout. Jay Brown not happy about something.
I don't know if he thought there was a foul on the steer, but it looked clean here. And again, that's a great move by Greatorex. They played good defense, shut her off, and she elected to go with the left hand. So Schenck took that timeout. That's their third timeout. They've got one left.
Tied at 36 with 2:17 left in the ball game. The winner will advance to play the winner of the Callis and Searsport game, which will be played this evening and carried on Maine Public Television at 7:05. At the other end of the court, John Curry and the Lady Red Devils. Matter of maintaining control and looking for the open shot. Careful with the fouls.
Yeah, the only one really in foul trouble would be Sue Ann Allen.
Chiveri coming up for the Wolverines. To Landis. In the corner, Daigle. 2:05. Chiveri back out front looking to set something up with Cram. Good defense set up by Central right now.
You can see a lot of patience right now. They know that this is a crunch time in the game. They want to make sure they're taking good shots.
Two very patient teams. Chiveri. Daigle goes in the lane, puts it up.
Straight up by Hatch that time. Good defense.
1:35. Tied at 36. Greater X for Central. To Miller. Graham bothering her.
Now Allen's on the bench right now.
Hatch. Greater X. 1:15. Jump shot by Greater X. Rolls in.
Got the roll. Now he wants him back on defense. Schenck's trying to see what they can do. Interesting move by Coach Curry to have Sue Ann Allen out of the game right now. Could he maybe be thinking overtime?
Witham in the lane. Jump shot by Witham. Misses. And
Big rebound by Waters.
Central jumps in the driver's seat right now at Greater X.
Coach Curry wants a timeout, but nobody sees it. Greater X sees it now. They've got the 2-point lead with 46 seconds to go. As we said, we're going to look probably to see them take some time off the clock. They got a 2-point lead. Allen's going back in. They want her ball handling.
Allen will check back in, and if you're a Central, do you go for the open shot, or you just try to?
I wouldn't force any
just
shot.
Keep it. 45 seconds.
He's also telling him right now, if you can't get it in bounds, call the timeout. You don't want to have what Schenck's going to be doing. They'll probably be pressuring off this. They're going to look to try to pick off the pass, down by 2.
Just keep passing around and try to pick up the foul if you have to.
If you got a layup, they'll take it. 2 timeouts left for Central. Schenck's only got 1.
Sue Ann Allen, recruited by Husson College.
Again, on the other end for Schenck, they've still got 1 foul to give before we go to the bonus. Actually, they've got 2 fouls to give. So all the fans on their feet now on both sides. This has been a great game, and as we said, going right to the wire.
See if Central can get the ball in bounds now. See what Schenck can do to get it back. Greater X gets it to Allen. Let's see how quick she's fouled here. Skenk's going to foul right away, and they do.
Well, we expected that, but again, they've got a couple that they can give, so now it's going to be another inbound situation. So let's see if they can pick the pass off here. John Sharpie signals 1 and 1, but expecting at this point in the game it would be. But we only have 5 team fouls for each. Remember, this year it's 17 fouls for the 1 and 1.
41 seconds. Allen's going to be fouled again here. No. Greater X in forecourt. Schenck trapping and a foul being called on Mayer.
Okay, now we're down to 34. The next one will put them in the bonus. So again, another chance for Schenck to try to pick off this pass.
Unusual this late in the game not to have everybody going to the line for 1 and 1 right away, but very clean game. Cram picking up the foul on Mayer.
And this one's going to send Hatch to the line.
So Schenck had those to give, and they gave them, and now no more to give without.
And they still got plenty of time. There's 33 seconds here. Obviously, Schenck's hoping for a miss here.
Hatch will go on the line. 5'10" senior. Rolls out, Schenck to the rebound. Down by 2, 30 seconds. What a finish.
And they
Timeout by
take their
Schenck.
last timeout right here. We could
Boy,
be looking at
terrific.
OT on this one. The other thing you got to remember, Shaveri can hit the 3.
Terrific semifinal game.
So Coach Jay Brown in the position he wants to be in right now. They've got the ball. They've got the chance to either tie it or win it here. They'll probably go down, try to get one shot.
Lead has changed hands a number of times in the second half. It was 22-21 at halftime. Central leading. And now Central is still leading, but leading by 2 points. But in the meantime, Schenck has led a number of times throughout the second half. And we'll see what happens as they have the ball and the chance to tie it up.
You know, they use their fouls well. They kept enough time on the clock, you know, to give themselves a good opportunity. They got 27 seconds. That's plenty of time to set up a good play here.
Schenck taking a little extra time in the huddle. Now they come out. And
Daigle
will play the ball in. To be guarded closely by Greatorex. And Shaveri guarded by Allen. Let's see who it goes to.
Going to
Mayer
Mayer.
has it. Daigle. 25 seconds. They need to set something up here. Shaveri. Good defense played by Central into Cram. And we've got a foul being called on Hatch.
Calling them.
Bumping into Cram.
Again, it's not going to be shots, fortunately for Central. It's just an inbounds play, but good opportunity to score off an inbounds play right here. Underneath
Graham.
their own move.
Daigle with it. 14 seconds. Got to do something here shortly. Almost stolen. Mayer puts it up and in. Tie ball game.
Tied up for 6 seconds. They want a timeout. They don't see it. Now it's down.
Oh.
Down to 3. That makes a big difference between 6 and 3. They might be seeing if they can get some more time put on the clock. I don't think it's going to happen. Six seconds when the ball went through. But there were 3 seconds showing on the clock now that the timeout was officially called.
Tied at 38 with 3 seconds in the ball game. Had a double overtime here yesterday in a boys game between Herman and Rockland. Rockland winning that one. In the Class B contest. It's Class C semifinal action today and tonight.
We watch it right here. We've got the score by Shelby Mayer. Tough to tell exactly from there, but I looked up and I saw 6 on the clock, and that's when Coach Curry was up out of the seat quickly wanting a timeout. But it took 3 seconds for them to get it.
So the odds are pretty good. We're going to have an overtime.
Greatorex is taking it out. We may see them try to roll it, although they're keeping Shaveri up a little bit. Runs the baseline.
Got to be careful here. That went out of bounds with no time.
No, if that was not touched, it was tipped. Okay, if it wasn't touched, they would have gotten it right back underneath their own basket.
So Schenck has a shot at it.
Schenck has no timeouts. What Central can't afford to do here is foul.
See what they do. They're not going to have time here.
We're looking at overtime.
So after regulation play, 38-38.
Great game that we expected turned out to be one. Heading in overtime, a 3-minute overtime.
This is really fitting of the rubber match between these teams if they have split on the season.
You know, the other thing that's amazing is as we've said, the foul situation. We're now just getting into the bonus,
right,
and we're headed into overtime. Now, again, a thing to remember, Sue Ann Allen playing with 4 fouls. I don't believe anybody on Schenck is in any type of foul trouble.
Did each team win on its home court during the season?
Yes. And as we said, Schenck's on a 16 or 17 game win streak as they dropped their first 2 games of the season. and have won the rest of them.
Really evenly matched.
Well, as we said, there's a lot of experience out here. These kids, we've been watching them play for 3 or 4 years now, and we've seen very cool, collected play. Nobody's forcing any shots. They're being deliberate.
Witham and Miller will jump center. Start this 3-minute overtime. Tied at 38. We get everybody set here around the circle. And here's the tap. Coming our way. Greatorex picks it up for Central. Guarded by Cram. They'll probably play this 3 minutes the way they played the final 2 minutes of the ball
Maybe
game.
a foul on Daigle.
Overguarding by Daigle. And she bumps Angela Landis. Landis will be on for 1-1. It's only the first foul on Daigle in the ball game.
She plays good defense too. She's a very aggressive player. We can see it right there. And what she does, she gets her with the body coming up right there.
Both teams in the bonus.
Jump ball, possession goes to Schenck.
Central will back away now and not apply any full court pressure. Taveri comes up, guarded by Allen. Taveri gets it back, top of the circle, goes in the lane. Cram fakes, goes in the lane. She'll put up a jump shot and goes in.
She gets the roll that time. Again, you got to be impressed with her play. She's not afraid to take it inside.
So Greatorex comes back for Central. Schenck up by 2. Miller. In overtime. Greatorex. By Cram goes over on the right side. Starts to go down into the corner. Double team. Looking for somebody. Gets it into Hatch. He puts it up in the air. And the foul.
Could be a big one there. Good baseline pass in by Greatorex. Hatch with some good hands to control the ball, then takes it strong off the glass. Right there, she controls it. Watch as she squares up. Goes strong to the basket, and she's got a chance here with a big foul shot for a 3-point play.
5'10" senior. Pokes it up and doesn't convert. Schenck with the rebound.
Central having a tough time on the line right now. They've had a couple of opportunities.
And we're tied now at 40 with 1:45 remaining in this first overtime. Graham's long shot is good for 2. 42-40. Cram is coming through in the overtime here for Schenck. Gary Cram, only a sophomore. Allen goes down inside, can't get through. Back to Miller. Out to Greatorex.
Again, good patience. Plenty of time, a minute 15. They're going to work for a good shot. Again, into Hatch. To Miller. Nice head fake.
Up and off by Miller. Hatch has it, and it's tied up. It's ripped away from Cheveri, and a foul being called on Hatch.
Oh, quite a turn of events there.
Wow.
So now Cheveri will go to the line. They've got a 2-point lead right now, a chance to extend it with a 1-1.
Looked like a tie-up. Hatch had the ball, and it was stolen away from her, and apparently she fouled trying to get it back. So a big boost for Schenck if they can convert here. Cheveri puts it up and in, a 3-point lead for the Wolverines.
Big ones right there, up by 4 now, and Central's going to have to push it up a little bit here.
1 minute left in the ball game. Greatorex.
We've got a score on 2 possessions here now.
Allen working the ball, looking for somebody, finds Miller, and what have we got? A whistle and a timeout. 49
seconds to go, and Central in a little bit of a hole now as that cool tournament experience has come through for Schenck. Shaveri nailing 2 on the line, and Cram has done a great job for them in this overtime, scoring from inside and out.
Terry Cram is a real big contributor for a sophomore for Schenck. They just keep coming up with outstanding ball players year after year. Cram, 14, she was the scoring leader in the quarterfinal game against Penobscot Valley, and having a big overtime here now.
You know, that's, again, we've talked about the strength of that Schenck program. They've got a junior high team that went undefeated this year, so they're going to have some more good athletes coming up. But it's been a great game. Central, they still have time to do it. Down by 4, it's going to take 2 possessions now. They have the talent to do that, but this late in the game, Schenck is really doing the things they need to do on the foul line to put this game away.
Okay, Central has got to score pretty soon here so that they can have a chance to get another possession. They won't waste too much time trying to get the good shot off. Greatorex having trouble, gets it out to Landis, back to Greatorex, guarded closely. She wants to shoot, she launches a long one that's off the rim. Allen goes down and picks it up. They get it back, but Allen's in traffic, and she draws the foul. No, she travels.
Okay, now they've got to press. They've got to get the ball back. 38 seconds to go. That was a big turnover now. Schenck with possession.
Graham with
they can get it in.
With him. And now Miller fouls with him. And we'll go down to the other end of the court. And with him will be on the line for some really big foul shots. So with him on for 1 and 1. Schenck rising to the occasion in overtime and out.
Big foul shot for Witham.
And now it's 6.
Difference in this game has been the foul line. Central had their chances at the end of regulation. And a couple times here now, and Greatorex launches one.
Witham with the rebound. And Central's fouling again here. And it maybe out of reach.
So many times in these close games it comes down to the foul line. And as we said, each team knew what the other was going to do, and it comes down to execution. And Schenck has been able to put it away on the line.
Witham misses. Rebound Miller. Not much time. 20 seconds. Greatorex. Ball is out of bounds. And Schenck takes it back.
You see another quick foul here, I imagine.
14 seconds. Cram.
Oh, there's a layup for Daigle.
No, can't hang on to the ball. Loses the ball. Picked up by Allen. 5 seconds. Allen. Miller's shot is no good.
And it's the foul line for Schenck.
Schenck fans erupting on the far side. A huge crowd on hand to watch the Schenck Wolverines advance to the Eastern Maine Class C final with a 46-40 win in overtime against number 3 Central High.
We saw an excellent ball game here today. The Central team graduates a number of talented seniors.
Well, they were in the driver's seat late in the game in regulation play with about 30 seconds to go. They had the ball and the lead. And
came down to the foul line.
As it turned out, it came down to the foul line, and Schenck rose to the occasion in that 3-minute overtime.
Thank you very much, Keith McKean. I have with me 3 excited Schenck Wolverines here. The green and white machine just keeps rolling on. Congratulations, lady, on a great win here this afternoon against a very, very strong Central team. And we have here Shelby Mayer right here, the senior. Shelby, how do you feel about this game?
Oh, I'm just excited.
You guys did a great job. It was a nice comeback. You went down early, and then you came back in the game. What do you think the turning point was for you?
Well, Mr. Brown just came after us. He said, we need this game, and right on after this, we can go on strong. We just gotta get past this, go game by game, and we'll be strong for the next game.
How about in the overtime? Did you felt you could win the game in the overtime?
Yeah, I knew we got a strong team, so we work hard. We got I knew we would.
Okay, Kristen and yourself, you did a great job in the floor game, playing great defense on a tough Central team. Sherry Greatorex is a good ball player.
Well, I just felt that the team pulled together, we wanted this game really bad. We wanted it for the seniors and for ourselves, and I felt we could do it.
Excellent job. And Carrie Cram, you came in there in the overtime. You made the 2 shots in the overtime to get the machine moving again. They had stalled a little bit, and then you came in and made those 2 jump shots. How'd that feel?
Felt great.